Welcome back to my channel. Hey, it's been a while, okay? I haven't seen y'all in a while. How many people will actually go to war for somebody? I don't know. I might, depend who you are. The last time, my first video, which was made on 31st of March, I appreciate the love, the subscribe, the viewers, the non-viewers. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. But overall, I appreciate it. If it was one person that watched my video, I appreciate you. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Yeah, subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Whichever way, just subscribe. The amount of viewers I had on my first video, nah, the first people, go watch the second one. Like, come on. But really, I appreciate it. If it was one viewer, I still appreciate it because I just appreciate it, okay? I just want to say thank you for watching my first video. And I hope you guys also continue to tune in. Today I am going to talk about how I got to the step that I'm in. How I can call myself an investigator. Right now, I'm a claim investigator. So I'm going to tell you how I got here. I don't know what other people did to get to where they are. I'm just going to tell you what I know. So that when you come back a couple of days, months, years later talking about Carol said, da-da-da-da, I'm going to be like, oh, no. Carol was talking about herself and what I did. So if you chose to go do something, don't bring it over here. Leave it over there. Okay? So I'm going to tell you what I did. I came to the conclusion on the summer of 2015 when I was interning. I had a month left of internship at Capital Regional Medical Center in Tallahassee, Florida. And after that, I had one more semester. I was about to walk to get my bachelor's of healthcare management. And I decided that I want to be an investigator. When I'm about to cross the stage, sometimes I just wonder the pressure of African parents telling us, go to school, and then we leave with a degree that half of us don't use, which is a shame because now we stuck on this freaking loans that are like on our butts. Because, honey, I know how that is, honey. I'm out here trying to defeat this loan, people. I decided to be an investigator the summer of 2015. I know I remember it. It's kind of weird, but the summer of 2015, yeah. I enrolled in Florida A&M University August 2011. I was a freshman. Major was accounting. I like business. I like money. I know how to work with money. I really do. I'm really good at that. I know how to make money. I know how to flip it. I know how to certain things. So I went into accounting. Halfway in, I realized that there's a whole accounting classes I took in high school because in high school, my school offered some program which I took. I didn't like it. So I switched my major to agribusiness. I know a lot of people like agribusiness. Hell, a lot of still don't even know what the hell that is. All I know is it had business on the side, agri, and I just knew that since it was my freshman year, I was still taking the prereqs. So it was okay. The worst mistake people make in college is switching to majors and they taking classes on this side of town, they taking classes on this side. I was smart about mine. I was on the same path, but different major. So what made me change? I changed my major from agribusiness. I left because I was in class one day and the teacher was like, pick a soil and write about it. I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, Jesus, can I curse on here? I said, you got to be really kidding me. You want me to go research and write you 3-page paper of a soil? What does that have to do with business? After that semester was over, I ran. I ran. I flew out of that biz. Oh Lord, I had to go. The devil's alive. You think I'm about to out here writing about soils? No, that was not for me. Left agribusiness. So at this point, it's my last year as a freshman. I went in as an accounting student. And when I left, my major was healthcare management. 1 year. 2 semesters. 3 majors. Child was like, I was just flying through everything. You know, I don't think my mom even knew that I changed my major 2-3 times. But hey. So the third time, my brother. So one crazy thing about this that people didn't know, when I was a freshman in college, my brother was a senior. So my brother was in allied health and he was a respiratory therapist. Well, he is, but he was in the program. And he was like, well, since you like business, why don't you come in the health field and do the business side of the hospital? I said, oh. So I did my research and I was like, in a way, I will make my mom happy too because all my family in the health field, I can't be the black sheep. I've been the black sheep all my life. I was trying to turn white, okay? I needed to be the Dalmatian dog or something. That's what it's called, right? The dog with the black and white. I think it's called the Dalmatian. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. So I changed my major to healthcare management and I loved it, right? I thought I knew what the heck. The chances of me getting a job, I did all that. And then I'm interning at Capital Regional Medical Center. It was approximately, I think it was like 4 of us. You know, it was a lot of, you know, it wasn't a lot of our kind. So let's just say that. But I loved it so much. It was very friendly, warm. And that year was Joint Commission year. Hint, right? Joint Commission was coming to examine the hospital. I was so excited. They had us do so much. We had to clean out the supply room, make sure there was no equipment that was expired, cause you get sued. So we were doing so much. I was so happy. Joint Commission came. I met with one of the Joint Commissioners. I was talking. I said, I want, and this, y'all, when I see something that I want, if I have to go to it, I want to be like you. I went to the lady, I said, I want to do what you are doing. She said, oh, really? I said, yes. And then she said, what are you doing now? I said, I'm about to graduate with my bachelor's in healthcare management. She said, I went to law school. I said, the devil's a lie. I am not about to be in this. I'm about to leave 4 years. You think I'm about to go in another 3 years? Oh, no. The lady was about to crush my dream. She said, I got a law degree, so you need to go to law school. I said, really? I have to? This lady kind of crushed my dream, but I went home, I did my research, I graduated, and I was like, I'm coming back to school to get my master's in criminal justice because I'm not going to college for 3 more years. I am going to get 1 year. I am squeezing everything in this 1 year. I did. I came back to Florida A&M University because they had a 1-year program. Every other university that I wanted to apply to, the program was 2 years. 2 years is like, you might as well don't choke me because I don't like school. I think I'm smart, but I think I'm more of a street smart. I always say if I was born in the 60s, I would be rich as heck. Like my brain, the things that I can, stay tuned because there's a lot that I'm trying to do and a lot that I haven't already started. And honey, let me tell you, water the seeds, it will grow. Right now, I am watering my seeds, which is myself. And in the next few years, I will flourish. I go back to Florida A&M University to get my master's in criminal justice. In my mind, I am going to be an investigator, okay? You can't tell me any other. So fast forward to my second semester, my last semester, as I'm getting my master's. I get a job offer. I applied for a whole bunch of jobs. I'm like, I have to get a job before I graduate. I applied for a couple of jobs in different states. I got a job offer. I did like 3 interviews. I did all that. It was a lot. It was like it's a background investigation job that I got. Then fast forward, somehow, I still don't know, but now I know more into this now, so I kind of know what happened now. The job was slipped away from my hands. It was gone. I was sad. I was miserable. I was disappointed. I said, what did I do? I know I didn't do anything wrong. I know my record is clean like a baby, a fresh baby. What did they do? Y'all, now that I think about it, let me tell y'all. Things happens for a reason. Certain things happen, and now I think about it, there's a reason why God allowed that to sniff away. Because when it was taken away from me, the agent that was investigating me, because in order to become, when you are hired to become a background investigator, they have to also check you out and see you're not crazy. So the agent that was working with me was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm surprised. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this, da, da, da. And I was like, so the job has been taken away from me, and I tell myself I'm still going to move. I don't want to stay in Florida because I know I will be too comfortable. And plus, Florida don't pay well. The freak out of here. Like, the minimum wage is so low. Like, you might as well just touch your goddamn toes right now. No. So, I'm still moved. But before I moved, I was like, I have to get my license before I come. I can't just come and I'm working on, So I flew out here, obtained my license in the state. I applied for jobs, I called around companies, and then I landed a private investigation job. Yes, people, I was getting paid to stalk people. I know all the tricks. Let me tell ya. The tricks, like, it's not stalking, it's called tailgating. I can't tell y'all. I'll tell y'all. Not here. Just when you meet me in person, ask me. I may tell you. So, yes, I was a private investigator. I was following people. People are cheating out here. Oh, my. I was like, I don't want to get married. I don't even have a man. I was like, I don't want to get married. Everybody's cheating. Women are cheating on each other. Men are cheating. All this cheating. I did a corporate investigation. I was like, yo, that was serious to the point where, like, and the thing is, though, let me tell you something. Let me tell you a little something. I look so young that people don't even think, like, I remember one time I was working a case with this guy, and nobody could enter that building because they look suspicious. Honey, I look like a college student. I had my backpack. I walked in the office. Bam. I'm like civilian. I'm like watching everybody. I'm recording everybody that entered the building. But the other guy couldn't because he looked like a big old security guard. I walked in. I said, I got it. Here. Yes, I did all that. I remember one time I had this one case where this lady was cheating on her husband, and I had to follow her. I went to Starbucks. I took pictures of her. I was listening to her conversation. And the thing is, let me tell you, I used to have so much different clothes in my car, different wigs. I used to just take my wig off and I used to be which one you want? Sarah, Mary, Carol? It could be Joseph, John if you want me to. I can develop a mustache or something, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta disguise yourself. But the thing is, I was scared of shit. I took this private investigation job because I needed to get my foot in the door. That's not what I wanted to do. I told my boss that after 8 p.m., I could no longer work. And that's crazy because cheating started after 8 p.m. and on the weekend. I was like limiting myself because I was scared. I was going to be in my car. Somebody's going to come open my door and somebody's just going to pick me up. And I like to be picked up. So when somebody pick me up, I'm going to just start praying. Our Father, if this person about to kill me, take me to you. Take me to the King. Like, every time I used to think, like, God forbid somebody try to kill me, just start singing to song, Carol. Take me to the King. I'm ready to go. But yeah, you guys have to remember while I'm doing this, I was subbing, right? The first check I had from these people, Holy moly. I was like, yo. But it wasn't consistent. The hours was not consistent. As some weekend people are cheating, some weekend people are not cheating. So the paycheck was not so consistent. And I needed some consistency. Because I was trying to save. I had goals. I had certain things I was trying to do each certain month. Things I was trying to invest in myself. So fast forward 6 months later, I get a call from the company I work for now, and they were like, "Oh, we have a job. Do you want it?" Yes. So I had to get out of my other job. I talked to my boss. I can't tell y'all because if I tell y'all, my boss could one day watch this video. He may find out the real truth to why I did not work for him anymore. No, but we cool. I'm cool. So I get this job. It's a claim investigation job, right? I love it. So after this job, I would get calls from like investigators, private investigators want to hire me. And I'm like, no. Like, let me tell you something. At some point, I second guessed myself and said, should I just put this on the side and go find a more permanent job? And I kept saying no because I know what I'm capable of and I know that this is what I want. I want to be happy. And what I do now makes me happy. I get excited to do cases. Not like when I used to sub and I got to roll over and I'm crying. Just remember this. A job is a job. If you don't want it, don't take it. If when there's better opportunities, leave it and go. Life is too short. And that's the thing that I like about our generation. My generation now, child, if you don't like how you sneeze, we're going to tell you we don't like how you sneeze. No, it's time to go. So what's crazy thing is now that I no longer sub, so I work at a physician office. And as I get older, I'm learning so many things. I'm like, damn, this world is ridiculous. When I applied for this physician job, honest truth, I had to take my master's degree out of my resume. I had to remove my master's. I had to pretend that part of my life did not exist. Because when I was applying for regular, I was getting rejected. Hey, Jesus. This life is hard, oh. I was getting rejected because I had that master's degree. And then when I took it off, within a week, I got a call. When I got that call within less than a week for this job, I was like, this world is really crazy and it's a game. And okay, bring it on. Two can play this game. Y'all want to play this game? I'll play this game with y'all. So, yes, right now, I don't sub anymore. I work at a physician office. I'm using my healthcare management degree. I took my master's out. I already got a job with my master's. I work as a patient access at a physician office, and at this point, I get to learn a lot about the patient with insurance. So the thing is, I get the best of both worlds. I learn the patient part, and then when I do the investigation, I learn the adjuster part. I work with adjusters only, and insurance people, but with the patient, I work directly with patient insurance. As a claim investigator, I work with adjusters. So I get the best of both worlds. And on top of that, I'm using both of my degree in that. Jesus, Lord, have mercy. And on top of that, honey, let me tell you something. Like I stated before, I want to do joint commission so badly. So I have to know everything as a joint commission. I've done the research and there's so much I need to know. So I'm chilling. But I made it clear because my manager for this job is also Sus. I was talking to Sus and I was like, I want to grow in the company. If I feel at a certain point in life I'm not growing, I am leaving. Because one thing I'm not going to do is be in a situation when I'm not happy. Because when these people are ready to fire you, honey, they don't tell you, I'm going to give you 2 weeks in advance for you to pack your stuff. So I will tell them 2 weeks if I need a recommendation. But the point is, if you don't want to be there, find something else to make you happy. Money's money, but humans are more important than money. Money, you cannot cuddle. They probably say, yes, you can. You can buy a blanket, honey. Not like that. I like money, but money's not always the first thing that comes in my mind. It's my happiness. Am I happy? what I'm doing is, does that allow me to sleep well? I don't need to stress. Once I leave a job, that's it. I leave the job, the day's over. I'm not bringing that home. No, don't ask me. Don't text me. Sometimes I don't even pick up the text. I had a case 2 days ago, and I should have, but I forgot. Like, it was a weekday, and the person called me back, left a voicemail, and it was serious. I actually have to respond. I called them back, and I responded to them, but my day was over. I was off work. Well, I gotta think about it. You know what I mean? I'm not those type of people that work and go home and think about work. No, we're not doing that. Zone out. You have to be focused. Think about myself. I need to recharge so I can come back and do the work that I'm supposed to do. So, so that's how I came to the conclusion of wanting to be an investigator. Because of this lady that I met in 2015 summer. And one thing that I forgot to mention is, since I've been here in the state for less than for a year now, I've made so many connections with people where I'm like, Jesus, Carol, you are good. At this age, I've learned so much about myself. I've realized I'm an old person. I have an old mentality in this young 20-year-old body. Yeah, because I still look young. Anyway, I've learned so much about myself, and the things that the 22-year-old Carol would have accepted, this girl right here, 25, is not going to accept that. I may still look young, but remember, don't cross me. I'm nice. But if you try me, that niceness will be in the back for a quick second. And when this lips opened and stuff start coming out, you're going to be like, oh, Jesus, what did I do? I'm like a little fire, okay? Fire, okay? But, so again, guys, my steps and how I made it to the level I'm at may not be the same path and the same steps that will get you there. You may have to go through a couple of bumps. I went through my own personal bumps to get to the stage I'm in. Everybody bumps is different. You will have to go through stuff to get to a certain level. You have to have your own experience. You cannot live life through other people's experience. That's the one thing I've learned. Don't be afraid to lose. Don't be afraid to not make it. Things will happen. For me, I got my dream job taken away from me. I had a job offer 6 months before I was supposed to graduate my master's in criminal justice, and that crap was taken away from me 2 months before I graduated. Heartbroken, let me tell ya. And but I never allowed that to stop me. I still decided to move. I still decided to pursue my dreams. Now, again, different things happen for different reasons. If something happened, maybe it's God way of telling you not ready. Because right now, God is telling me I ain't ready to get this certain jobs, because God knows that when it's my time, He gonna give me more money. Amen. So, live, enjoy, have fun. If you are working hard, play harder. That's what I do. I work hard, I play hard. Yeah. So enjoy life. Be happy. Do something you love. Be around people that motivate you and support you. Because the devil is probably your best friend. The devil is probably inside your best friend. I'm just joking. The devil's... Oh, no. No, but be careful who you surround yourself around. And remember, stay in the path you want to be in. Ask for advice. Ask for suggestions. But remember to be true to what your heart wants. What your mind wants. Not this. Your mind. Think. And I promise you, you will succeed. Okay? It's been real.